Heidi ho, my crafty friends. This is Lori at the Ladybug Journals. I'm so glad you joined me today here in the craft room. Today, we are going to finish up this little lady. We're going to finish up filling in our pockets. And I've got out some decorative paper clips. I've got some ephemera to put in the pockets. I've got out the ribbon. I've got some glue. I've got our words, even a few charms. I'm getting out, oh, here's some more ribbon. I was getting out the rest of the little goodies that, we like to put in them. And let's see, I'm having a hard time, deciding what to put in the little lady. Heidi ho. And, because we've done so many different things in her. And I'm thinking, oh my gracious, you guys. Oh my gracious. I just don't know. Here, I think we're going to need some of these from Humble and Joy. And I'm thinking some of the, oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. All right, let's try some of our little labels. And maybe some of our little people. I don't know. This is the hard part for me. I'm happy just putting all the pockets in and then coming back, at a later time. And as I see it, it sparks, it'll spark something in me to go, oh yeah, that'll look good there. Oops, sorry, I think I bumped the camera. That's usually how I decorate my pockets or fill my pockets. I see something, I see an empty pocket and I go, ooh, I know what'll look good there. I have many journals like that. I see something that I've made and I go, ooh, I know what would look good there. Okay, so we made some pockets yesterday. Now, this really isn't filled. This is still empty. And I made some of these little, let's see here. This is still dry. This was still drying when I did this yesterday. Let me pop this in here with the paper clips. Okay, so this is just a little file folder I made. And it's just two small index cards, coffee dyed index cards. And I need to be making some more of those. And it's just got a little sticker there. It's got a little tiny pocket there. It's got a little label. And then this is just a little tuck. So I think these little labels here, or these little labels here from Humble and Joy would be perfect maybe. Maybe to go right here. Maybe. I think I have an idea for something right there. See? That's how it goes. That's how it goes, you guys. If you haven't been over to Humble and Joy's site on Etsy, you really need to go. I'm telling you, you really need to go. She has some of the cutest printables. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, where is it? Well, maybe not. Okay, we're not going to put anything in that pocket because I can't seem to find it and I'm not going to waste time. But we'll find something. So right here, and I'm just going to take one of these little leaf paper clips. And that's what we're going to hold it shut with. This is just a little leaf paper clip. I found it on Amazon. And that's what we're going to hold this shut with. Just like that. And that's going to go in this little front pocket. I think we're going to do it this way so we can see the paper clip. Just like that. And then we already put a little bead paper there. So up here, this is just a book page. and I decoupaged a napkin that I had on it. So I think in there, all right, let's put that away. We don't need that, and we don't need that. And I'm thinking we don't need the glue. So let's put the glue away, out of our way. I'm thinking in here, let's see what we have here in our ephemera box. Is it a pocket or a tuck? It's a pocket. So we could put... Now, I enjoy using things. I use lots of things. I use old ephemera. I use ephemera that I've made. I think this is all the old stuff in here. Golly, I need to make some more ephemera, you guys. We have used it all. Now, will this fit? These are dried flowers that I did. Oh, no, it's going the wrong way. It would fit, but it's too long. Well, maybe if we cut it at the bottom. These are dried flowers from my garden. These, the purple at the bottom, these are dandelions. This right here is, this is lavender. These are leaves off of a bush. These right here are dandelions. And this right here is from a Japanese, oh, what is it called? It's blooming right now. Anemone. This is from a Japanese anemone. So let's see, how short would this have to be? And they were all dried, and then I glued them on the card and let them dry overnight. And then they were covered with coffee dyed tissue paper. Okay, yeah, we can cut that off. So let's get the cutter. So I know even if I trim it, they're not going anywhere. Whoops. And they're just attached to coffee dyed. You know what it is. Oh my gracious. I think I need to eat lunch. Okay. So I want to round the corners. I think that will be helpful. And I have been playing tag with my corner rounder all morning here. So I think we are going to have to make some more ephemera because my ephemera box apparently is quite empty. Okay. Now let's see if that helps. You know what? I think I want to ink up these corners a little bit. I have done so many journals here lately, between YouTube and Facebook group. There we go. Okay, now let's see if that fits in there better. Oh, yeah, that fits in there much better. Oh, much better. I don't think it'll... Nope, it doesn't hamper that at all. And then over here, again, this is just on a book page. It just wrapped around. So here's another of those little bead pages. And then this was lemon dyed. So we took a lemon, my Facebook group and we took a lemon, a fresh lemon, and we cut it in half. And you can't really see it on camera, but then we did an experiment actually in the group. And I think this one might have been with lemon juice. We took the lemon juice with a paintbrush and we just painted on the paper and we gave it a frame. And then with another piece of white paper, we took the lemon and we cut it in half and we did the same thing to see what would happen. And with the lemon, it actually colored the paper more than when we did the lemon juice. So if you've never done that, that's a lot of fun to do. So I was going to put a pocket on here. This pocket on here. to kind of break up a little bit of that white. I don't think you guys can really see it very well. It's got a really, now when I go over it, you can see it a little bit. You can see the difference a little bit, the difference in the color. I can see it more probably than you can. It's a fun little experiment. So if you haven't done it, I highly recommend it. But when you put your paper in the oven, we set our ovens at 200, and don't walk away from it. You know, if you're doing this in the oven, don't walk away from it. And it didn't take long for the paper to dry. It just took a couple of minutes, I think. It only took a couple of minutes. But it was a lot of fun to do. Okay. Kind of grunge this up a little bit here. Get a little bit of color on it. Okay. I think this will fit here. Yeah, that'll fit there. Now we're gonna use Humble and Joy's labels, I do believe. We're gonna put that there. And then we're just gonna mix them with I think I need a bigger one here. Maybe that one's too big. I think I want one of our smaller ones here. I think I want this one down here. Yep, like that. So like I said, if you haven't been over to the Etsy shop with Humble and Joy, you need to go. She has some beautiful, this is hers, and she also has, let me show you her butterflies. She has beautiful butterfly printables. This is just one of them. And they're beautiful. These are just beautiful. So you can back these on, you know, on anything that you choose. And I think I want this one here. And I think I'm going to back it and then put a little piece of ribbon on that. Since we have the ribbon with us, I think that's what I'm going to do to decorate this. And I don't think it'll interfere with our pocket very much if we scoot it down. Okay, let's get it away from the hole on the pocket there a little bit. You know what? Let's move the book out of the way so I can get it flat. Let's see. There was one that let me see here. Here, this one is the one I wanted. Come here, you. There, like that. There we go. Now I can scoot that over there a little bit. Okay. Okay. Put those back in there. Okay. Now, where'd the brown go? Let me close these up so I don't knock them on the floor. And let's back that little butterfly real quick so we can Let's put it right here. And then while it's drying real quick, we're going to pull out the ribbon. And then we're going to put a little eyelet on it. So we can put a little piece of ribbon on it. And then we're going to add it to our pocket with a little piece of ribbon. I know, it's out of the ordinary and it's different, but you know what? I am. So you know what? It's okay. There are no rules. So let's put this back over here. There are no rules. So I'm just going to let that dry before I cut it out. And we're going to put that over there. Okay, let's put all this back in here. Now, here's the ribbon box. And let's see, if we're going to put it on a pocket, we don't want anything that's really big because the butterfly is really big. Oops, we don't want to lose you, little man. Get back over there. All right, we don't want to lose it, but I want something that's got a little bit of that gold in it. Okay, those I think are a little too big. So I think we're going to go with maybe, those are too big. Let's go with a little piece of this twine. And this came from Topology. I think we're going to go with this twine. So let's see what one of these. I think this top one will be fine. Now, and this is how they come to you on this nice card like this. And I just love it. Okay, just like, well, that should be enough. Let's put that back in there. All right, so let me, I think it's right here. I think I've got some in my little box here. Oh, you know what? Maybe we could put a brad in it instead. I've got a couple of little brads right here. Maybe we could put a little brad in it. Oh, and I have a leaf brad right here. See, we have all kinds of things on our table. Let's put a little, no, let's not do a little leaf brad. That would look silly. What about a little brad? Maybe a little brad. I don't know. We'll try it and see. I know, a little brad is different, isn't it? It's different. Most people would go ahead and put the eyelet in, but I'm going to try a little brad. I'm going to try a little brad. All right, here, let's ink this up a little bit so it stands out. All right, let's grab our punch right here. That should work. And let's give this a little punch. And put this through here. Yeah, that should work. Now, we're going to have to punch into our pocket. Now, let's decide where we want this. Or we can just fake it. Let's just fake it and glue it down. Oh, don't you dare fall on the floor, you little devil. Get back up here. Come here, you. Okay, we're going to put you out like that. Then we're just going to glue you down so it looks like you're through there. Yeah, that way we're not messing with you on the other side. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to trim off an edge here a little bit because you were a little bit too wide. Let's get this edge here. Oh, now I got to glue you. Now I got to glue you. Wrong end. That's all right. Okay. Okay. So we want that there. Now we don't want to cover that up. We want that there. And I think we're going to use this Life is Wonderful on it. Right there. And we're going to use, nope, that's too big. We're going to use one of our little fabric pieces here. That's too big. We need a little one. Just a little one. Not that one. I just want a little one. Okay. I think that's a little too wide, so we are going to, we're going to stack them. Okay, sit down. Sit down there and behave yourself. Okay, here. You're too big. You're too long. You're too wide. Go a little bit smaller. There we go. That's what we want. Just like that. Need a little bit more, I think. Okay. Now, let's glue our layers down. I think this was the problem last time, wasn't it? We started to do something and I got sidetracked. Okay, so that's going to go there. There, I want that to hang over both sides. There we go. That's going to go there. All right. Hold on a minute. I want you first. Let's get the legs back. You. And then you. And then you. Okay, now let's get this on the page and see what we've got to put in it. Come on, straighten up here. Now, let's clean off our desk here. Oh my gracious. Okay, now let's put our book back up here. Put that away. And our pocket's going to go right here. Put our scissors out of our way. Come on. Come out of there. What is the holdup here? Look. Oh, you silly pen. Oh my gracious. Okay. There. You all notice I got something down to put my pen in this today so I don't lose it. Okay. This one's going to go right here. Oh yeah, that fits much better since we trimmed it. Much better. All right. Now, let's get out a new pen. Since I just tore the other one in half. There we go. All right, let's see what we have in here. Oh, let's see if this fits. Oh, here's a nice little card. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, now let's go back here. That one's finished. And we did that one yesterday. So now we have this little one to do. Okay. Let's see what we have in here. Now, if you don't have printables or you don't have anything like that, you can cut things out from magazines. You can cut things out from, you can use things from magazines, from, you have books that you've taken apart. You know, take things like these and I've backed them on cardstock. You can do that. I love to back these little printables that I have on cardstock because they hold up longer. They don't get as crunchy. Some of these I still need to do. I need to go through and put them back on their cardstock. I haven't had the time to do it. Okay, that's for the little pocket. Let's see here. That's for the little pocket. Oh, I have a little pocket for that one. Okay. Okay, here's another big one. Let's see here. Oh, where's that card that we had? Right here. This is a card that I found. Here, let's turn it this way so we can see the bird. There we go. This was one of the little ones that we did yesterday, the little pocket. So, oh, we have a little tree card in there. So, let's see here. I have some more trees, and I also have some birds. I love trees and birds. So let's see here. Oh, let's look at the birds. Since we have a bird over here. Yeah, we'll put the little bird up there. And since that one up there is a little close to the top, we'll put a bigger bird up there. We'll let him peek out a little bit. Okay, now this kept flopping a little bit when I would turn the pages. So I put an altered paper clip up here, and this is just a picture from a magazine that I made the altered paper clip with. And I thought the little squirrel would do just perfect because I know the squirrels around here, they love, love, love sunflowers. They climb up the sunflowers and they eat the seeds. So that's all this is. It's a little paper clip. And on the back of it, I put an acorn sticker because they love acorns. They carry them all over the place around here. This is just a big journaling card. And it's just got, I just took a big stencil and I stenciled, no, it's a stamp, actually, I think. I just stamped with clear embossing on it, and then I embossed in gold over a book page. And then this is just a napkin. And then we did that one yesterday. And then these are the pockets that we did yesterday. So let's see if there's something in our little box here that'll fit in there. Oh, this is a tag that was made, that I made a long time ago. I think it's too big to go in there, though. Will it fit in there? No, it will not. Let's see about a couple of these other tags. Let's see. Let's see if one of these tags will fit over here. Maybe. Maybe. That one might. Okay. Now, let's see if we have something big enough to fit in there. This could be just a little notebook. You could put in here, you could just put plain writing paper, or since it's got the notches up here, you could also make this a flip open pocket if you wanted, or sew it into a smaller journal if you want. Now I'm going to be using this in an upcoming journal, but I did want to show it to you. Okay, let's see what all I have up here. Oh, this is just you know what? I'm going to trade. I'm going to put that there. This is a playing card that's just covered in tissue paper on one side, and then with embroidery floss sewn around the edges. Okay, that can go there. Now, I don't think I have anything big enough to fit in there. Well, I have this picture, but it needs mounted. So how about we go on and mount it and wait for it to dry. And then when it dries, we can put it in there. Okay. All right, let's set the book aside and we'll go on and get our bird trimmed up. This is just a picture from a magazine. I love pictures from magazines. They're always so bright and colorful, and I don't mind glossy pictures. I have lots of glossy pictures, and I don't mind them. Some creators do not like them at all. If you don't like them, print them out. You know, you can make a copy of them on your printer and print them out on cardstock. If you don't like the look of them in your journal, then you can do that. You can make a copy of them and print them out on cardstock. But I don't mind them. Okay, I'm going to leave a little border. There we go. So I'm just going to let him dry, and then when he dries all the way, we can put him in our pocket. So we're going to sit him aside here and let him dry. And I'm going to put a sticky note to remind me. Now, let me get a pen here, and I'm going to write Magazine Bird. So I remember what goes there. Otherwise, I'll forget. And I'll stick it like that. That way I remember what goes there. Otherwise, when that picture is ready, I'm not going to have a clue. Okay. So, I wanted something in particular to go here. Here it is. Because this is a big pocket. All right. I think this will fit. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's too big. I think that's too big. All right. Well, maybe it's not going to fit. Well, let's see about this. All right. This is just a Book of the Month Club from 1938. I have a book on Leonardo da Vinci, and I found this in the book. Actually, a page fell out of my Leonardo da Vinci book, and I wanted to include it in this pocket. This is about the book that I have. So I wanted to include that with this, so it didn't get lost. There we go. And I think it will fit. If it doesn't fit, I'm not going to force it. There we go. It will fit. Right there. I think it's going to fit. Are you going to fit or not? If not, I'm not going to force you. There. Right there. Okay. Now, I just added these little dangles here. And what I did was I put a piece of fabric. If you'd like to add these, I'll show you how to do them. I put a piece of fabric on the paper, and they're just put in there with a little bulb pin so that the paper doesn't tear. And all these are, as you know, the little strips of fabric I tell you all that I like to save. That's all they are. I just punched a hole in them, and there's paper, different papers from several different journals that I've saved. There's canvas that I've cut up from old canvas paintings. There's just old strips when I cut off of things, you know, that I have left. This is a piece of antique lace, an antique button, and all of them are on a little bulb pin. And I have several of them here. They're right here. I keep them in this little box. That's a little bumblebee. They're all right here in this little box that I keep. And before I put them on the page, because they're a little heavy because of the buttons, I put a piece of fabric down on the paper so that the paper doesn't tear, because the paper will tear because they do get a little heavy. So that's just a little trick that I have figured out. So glue you a little piece of paper down, and then put your bulb pin through, and your paper won't tear. Now, this is the little bag that we put down. There, if you didn't see the video, there's a little video, and we do have a little tiny pocket there that we can put something in there. Here, we'll stick that in there. We still have some space for a few more pockets that we can put down. And then our little barn door that we made. This is just a flip book. Oh, here's a pocket here. Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh, we have some little tags. Oh, that one will work right there. And it will hold down the little flip book. And I have, now this one is too big, so I want to make this one shorter. I don't want it there though. I want it back here. There. I want it right there. This is just a little side tuck. And little side tucks are fun to make. You can make them out of 6x6 paper. I think this one was made out of a half a piece of 6x6 paper. I just cut it in half. The other half was used in a different journal. And probably that Leonardo paper would have fit better in this. There we go. Right there. Now we're going to let that dry before we put anything in it. I have learned my lesson about pockets, not waiting for pockets to dry. This is a little side tuck. So we're going to see. Now, where'd that piece go that we had that didn't fit before? What did we do with it? Ah, this. I think this is just too wide. I think we're just going to have to suck it up and fold it in half. This is a grading card for Laurel Valley Joint High School for the years 1961 to 1962, and it's grade 12. And this was in some old papers that I bought at an auction. So we're going to put that, or not an auction, we're going to put that right there at a sale. So here we got that. Now we have a little pocket, just a little pocket right here. And let's see here. It's really tight, so I don't even know if a tag will go in it. I think this one's too big. Even rounding the corners here, I think it's too big. Yeah, these were made in the art. There we go. That one will fit there. The art in September, or art in, oh good heavens, art in August. That's when these were made. They were all made with all of the fun things that we made, or that we used back then, or then. Let's see if this will fit in there. Okay, that fits in there without tearing it. Okay, so now that's done. Now over here, now where did that, let's see if our pumpkin fits over here. There we go. Now this is our flip pocket that we put in right here. Okay, this is another one of our tags that we made. Now, we don't have our thing on the top of it. Let's see here. Let's put our chicken in there. This was a tag I made in another group, and that was fun. It's just made out of I think a phone carrier, and this is just these are colored pencils. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. So now I'm going to have ribbon hanging out the side. Okay. So we still have some room. We still have some pages that we can add some more. Or we can, oh, we still have this one. So let's go on and cut this one out. See if I can, hold on here. Well, we almost had it straight, you guys. Were you celebrating with me? I almost had it straight. All right, so I'm going to put my little bird right there. And I'm going to take my note off. Okay. So almost have all my pages with something on them. But not all your pages have to have everything on them. So, you know, I might go through and just stamp on a few of them. Like these that really don't have anything. I might just go through and just stamp or put a sticker. I might just put a bumblebee. You know, you just never know what I might do before I call it a day on it. When we finish up, I'll do a final flip through and I'll show you guys. And I'll probably get it done over the weekend. But I wanted to thank you guys for spending time with me today. Getting some things in our pockets and having some fun and all that fun stuff that you do when you're finally getting your journal wound down and doing all that fun stuff. It seems like we've just been working on this little cutie pie for a while now, doesn't it? But you know what it tells me is we need to make some ephemera, you guys. We really do. So we need to get on the stick and get to it. Because apparently we haven't made any in a while. So golly gee, we've got to get to it here. So it's time to make some fun stuff. So we're going to do that. That's what this tells me. We haven't been having enough fun. So we're going to make some of that and I'm going to get to it. And oh, you know what? Here's that little tag I wanted to put in that little pocket. And I never did find that little pocket. So we're just going to put him right there with that one. So I don't lose it. So we're going to find some fun things to do. And we're just going to have a good time. So thank you all for joining me today here at the Ladybug Journals. And for having some fun. And for hanging out. So don't forget you can hit the like button. You can hit the subscribe button. And you can share it with your friends and your family members. And you can always come back again. I love having friends with me around the crafting table. It's always so much fun to craft with a buddy. It just, you know, makes it a lot of fun. So until I see you again in our next video, ta-ta for now.